Here we have a 4L60E transmission. This transmission is brought in by a customer who's installing it in a pickup truck that has a small supercharger system on it, a small Whipple. And basically what we have is a transmission rear gear train in the transmission failed. What happened then, this material gets ingested into the filter, causes a low pressure condition. And I think the first ones that went out were the 3/4 clutches that reside in the input housing here. We're going to air check this. These input housings are very prone for leaking. This steel shaft is pressed into the aluminum housing, and sometimes just from wear and tear, they will start to develop leaks. They leak here, right where the shaft goes in. You'll start to see them bubble up. You can see that we have 1, 2, 3 circuits there that apply the 3 different clutches inside the transmission. Just looking here, I do see some scoring on the pump here. Not sure if we're going to need to replace pump. You can see this face here has a little marring on it. But every clutch component in the transmission is incinerated. We have plastic accumulator pistons. We always replace them with aluminum. We can see the 2/4 band was slipping. As you can see that reverse clutch housing is discolored. Has a looks like a stock sun shell that's going to get replaced. So in addition to the typical rebuilding items, this unit's here is going to require some hard parts. Fortunately, the hard parts, by comparison for these 4L60s, is a lot less expensive than the 4L80s or the 6L80 for that matter. These transmissions, can be built and upgraded to handle some power. Have seen guys actually running these transmissions with 800-900 horsepower, as long as you got a loose converter in it, and it takes majority of that shift shock away. That way it doesn't just scatter the gear train. Anyway, even with the parts required, still should be able to potentially save money compared to a remanufactured transmission.